We have a senior-laden team this year, a lot of older guys with a very good body of work going into this year. So we had pretty high expectations. You balance that out with, we knew, especially in the first 15, 20 games, we had a very difficult schedule going. So all things considered at this point, I'd say as players and as coaches, we're slightly disappointed in our results. We feel like we could have accomplished a little bit more. We feel like our record should be a little bit better than what it is at this time. Having said that, though, we're very optimistic about what the future holds and what the possibilities are for this team because of that talent level, because we feel like we have good leadership.
You know, we got a good group of guys. Expectations were, I think, very high. We have a lot of guys back. We only graduated 4. So it's been kind of up and down. I think we've done fairly well in conference. We've played a very tough non-conference schedule so far. You know, teams like Kent State, Georgia Tech. So I think, you know, it's not indicative of the way that we can play and the way that I think the rest of the season will play out.
This season, I'm a senior, of course, and then last year wasn't the best year for me, so I just wanted to – I've been playing with a little chip on my shoulder, just trying to have fun and relaxing just because it's my last year, and just being with the guys and everything, and hope that we would make a run and hold the OVC trophy at the end of the tournament.
Every year, our goal is to finish strong in our regular season standings in the OVC, put ourselves in a position to try to win a regular season championship. The primary focus is to win the OVC championship and advance on to the NCAA tournament. But it's like we talk about each fall, and we talk about at the beginning of every season. Between us and that OVC championship, there are 10,000 steps that have to be taken, and so we don't want to have our eyes staring too high in the sky at the ultimate goal and stumble along our way of those 10,000 steps. We want to try to stay focused on the next step in front of us and making sure that we go through this process, that you work hard and you get to the top of the staircase by making sure that you do each of these 10,000 steps properly.
Team atmosphere it's awesome. We've got a lot of great guys that'll do a lot for each other. The locker room's always great, but I think most times we just have fun, and that's kind of a motto of ours. Kind of our mantra is just have fun. So I mean, that's regardless of how the season's going. Guys stay pretty level-headed, and it's a fairly light atmosphere. It's lighthearted. When it comes time to work, they get after it. You know, in the weight room, on the field. But we got a good group of guys, and I'm very excited for the rest of the season, how it'll play out.
I love our team. It's just we feel like we're a bunch of brothers, and we're always behind each other and taking each other accountable, and always having each other's back. Like we're in the dugout, we try to have as much energy as possible for our teammates on the field, and we always support each other.
Dom's a character for sure. You know, when it comes to pregame, and it's awesome because he keeps our team lighthearted for sure. You know, we're getting off the bus and he's stealing gummies, you know, just all kinds of snacks, stashing them up, and he's kind of the guy that we go to before the game. You got the gummies, right? And so and Hodge he's just Hodge.
Probably the best moments has been when we do our baseball retreat. We all go, our team goes, and it's usually at the beginning of the year, and it's just really team bonding. So I think that's the best moments of my career because we go out there and we get closer to the teammates that come in, and everyone becomes more like brothers.
Defining, I think we have to in some ways redefine what winning is. Winning isn't, as I talked about, some championships and some things like that we've accomplished in the program. It's not just that simple. I think we define winning by, yes, of course, obviously having success on the field or in the arena or whatever sport we're talking about. But I believe that winning is about creating better people, helping them bring out the very best in themselves and helping prepare them for the rest of their lives. And we want excellence, and we want winning to be a part of that. Absolutely, obviously, no doubt about it. But we don't want it to be such a high priority that it overshadows some of these other tremendous successes and developments that these young men are having in their lives, because it's a package deal where all of that I feel like is extremely important. And to me, that's a clearer definition of what winning really is, rather than just a scoreboard. If you're just looking to the scoreboard, you're going to get to the other end of that, and it's going to be very empty, in my opinion. If the scoreboard overrules everything else, then I feel like at the end of the day, you don't have very much to offer.